Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of our top 10 series. In today's video we will be reviewing the characters with the best special ones in terms of damage. So in other words, we won't be checking buffs and debuffs as they cannot be objectively measured. Moreover, we will be focusing on the minimum damage, and in the next part of the video we shall examine the maximum damage. And before we start, one important notice. All the characters taking part in the top 10 series are all the way and up to update 2.3, which means that the Terminator, Assassin Scarlet and any other character released on later stage will not be found in this video. But anyways, we won't be wasting any more time and we will jump straight into number 10. Number 10 is Jade's Bane, guys. Yes, you guessed it. I'm talking about Black Dragon Cabal and his special one, which is called Buzzsaw Trio. With the incredible minimum damage of 20,944, this special attack is a force to be reckoned with. And of course, on top of its already high damage, we shouldn't forget that it can snare and eventually inflict bleed on the opponent. So, long story short, even if you messed up the minigame, the ability will still hurt the enemy. Coming in at number 9 with minimum damage of 21,087 we have, attention, we have Triborg Cyrax special one, which is called Advanced Net. Quite honestly, apart from the fact that it is the special attack with the 9th highest minimum damage, it is one of those abilities that can chain pretty easily thanks to the fact that if you manage to land a clean special one on the enemy, he's going to be immobilized for a short period of time, which usually is long enough for you in order to cast another special one or simply use your basic attacks. So the bottom line is, never underestimate special one of Triborg Cyrax. Number 8, guys, is taken by 3 characters, all having 21,517 minimum damage of their special ones. And the first guy on the list is Conqueror Shao Kahn. Even though it is not used that often compared to his special 2, the first ability of Shao Kahn is very destructive as well. It is called Hammer Throw, it is long ranged and it has stun as debuff. Its only flaw is probably the fact that the enemy can fully block it. Anyways, you have been warned, guys, do not underestimate the power of this special attack. The next ability with the same minimum damage is called Nightmare Slash, which is the special one of Nightmare Freddy Krueger. Another ability with Snare and another diamond character in the top 10 series. When using this special attack though, you need to make sure to stand right next to the opponent as some of the damage might miss. And of course, do not forget that if blocked, you won't be able to snare the enemy, at least not every time. However, if the ability is not blocked, then you can basically one-shot almost any card in the game. And the last special one sharing the same minimum damage is called Spinning Saw, and it belongs to Leatherface. Well, Freddy and Leatherface, they should be twins because they have exactly the same stats and now it seems exactly the same damage on their special attacks. It seems that the creators of the game couldn't decide which one is better, so in the end they made them totally identical. But at least here we have different buffs and debuffs because unlike Freddy and his snare, Leatherface has luck on his special one, which is still great. Ranking at number 7 with 22,234 special 1 minimum damage we have 2 brothers, or should I say 2 enemies, MK11 Scorpion and MK11 Sub-Zero. Scorpion special 1, guys, is called Hell Spear and it is one of the best special attacks in the game that immobilizes the enemy for a brief period of time and eventually cripples him as well. It is by far one of the best special ones in the game and in my opinion the best Scorpion Spear in the game. On the other hand, Sub-Zero special one is quite strange. It is called Icicle Burst and it doesn't have freeze as debuff because somebody has decided that we should have a Sub-Zero that cannot freeze on special one, which is quite strange. Anyways, the bleed debuffs will make sure that the enemy will take some additional damage, and considering the already high minimum damage of the special attack, you can be sure that nobody will walk away unharmed from it, except for MK11 Jade and Dark Raiden and Classic Liu Kang. I believe you got the idea. Coming in at number 6 with minimum damage of 22,371 we have the special one of Ronin Kitana. Quite honestly, it is a good special attack with a very underrated buff. Weaken is actually pretty useful as the damage reduction is quite substantial. In my opinion, it adds much more value than its brother, the strength buff. But it is just my opinion, guys. Anyways, the Kitana's special 1 minimum damage makes it on our list at number 6. Are you ready for a tornado strike? Assassin's Kitana Special 1 is here to prove a point at number 5. With minimum damage of 22,521, this is one of the most destructive special abilities in the game. I actually prefer it to her special 2 by far. It can be cast from distance, it has power drain is debuff, in general perfect ability, which only drawback is that it is not lethal and you often have to use a basic hit to finish off the enemy. But after all, nobody is perfect, right? Coming in at number 4, I give you Tournament Quan Chi Special 1, which is called Sky Crush. It is one of those abilities that can be easily blocked, and if blocked, unfortunately it deals 0 or let's say close to 0 damage. Good news for Quan Chi is that his passive comes to the rescue for such cases, as you can easily break the blocks of your enemies. Long story short, don't let this guy smash your face to the ground, it is painful and quite damaging. But enough of this, guys, let us jump straight into our top 3. Coming in at number 3, with 23,310 minimum damage of her special 1, we have Ravenous Melina Cartwheel Stomp. Quite honestly, this character is so great that even her worst special attack can rank 3rd on our list. We already know that this high damage is mostly due to the crazy high attack stats of this character, which is the highest in mkmobile. Anyways, the issue with Melina's special 1 is that it has underwhelming debuff Curse and it can be entirely blocked by the opponent, which isn't the case with her special 2. And the runner-up of today's episode with 23,669 minimum damage of his spear is Strike for Scorpion, or as previously known for years, Spec Ops Scorpion. There isn't really a lot to be said about this ability, you all know it, but at least now you even know that it has the 2nd highest minimum damage among all special ones in the game and the highest among all Scorpions. But no more spoilers, guys, it is time to reveal our champion.
My fury is unrelenting.
That's right, with 23,754 minimum damage of her special 1, Ronin Kitana is winning another episode of our series. Let me remind you that she also won Best Toughness, and now it seems that she has pretty destructive special 1 as well. Her ability has power drain as debuff and it is long ranged. Its only drawback is that it can be blocked and it is not lethal in terms that it cannot finish off the enemy. But after all, guys, this is not a big deal. Kitana deserves our congratulations for being the character with the best minimum damage of her special 1. But will she keep her crown when we are checking the maximum damage as well? It remains to be seen. Okay guys, another episode of our series is in the past. We examined the best special ones in terms of minimum damage, and in the next episode we will take a detailed look at the maximum damage, which according to many is much more important. Stick around as the new video is just around the corner. See you next time, guys. Take care.
Perfect.